ever heard the myth that if you wake up like around 3 in the morning, there's like a demon or some sort of spirit in the house? You know, you see it in a lot of scary movies. Someone wakes up around that time and they start hearing noises and they start seeing things. Well, I watch a lot of scary movies, so I'm already paranoid. And I catch myself, if I wake up around that time, I'm like, how about I just stay in this bed under these covers where I'm safe? And why do I do this? Just because of one little incident that was probably nothing. It was about a few years ago. I think I was like 15 years old. And I remember I had trouble sleeping that night. I had really bad dreams that someone was trying to kill me, like someone was chasing me. But I didn't wake up from those dreams, like I was still asleep. And I don't know if I heard a noise or what it was, but something just struck me and I just woke up. And without thinking or feeling, my body just got up and I went to the bathroom. The first weird thing I did was I took my phone with me, and I thought that was weird because it was really early in the morning. It was 3 a.m., so I thought there was a demon and something was going to possess me and I was going to die. So I had my phone with me, and the other thing I did was I closed the bathroom door and I locked it. And I thought that was weird because it was only my parents in the house and everybody was sleeping. Nothing was going to happen. So I'm just sitting there doing my business when I hear the hallway kind of quiet down, and that's when I froze and I was like, something just walked by. And the position of the bathroom is in a really narrow hallway, so when you open the door, the AC is right there. So usually when it's on, you can hear like movement by it. But I was just thinking to myself, maybe it's my cat. She's a night animal, so she runs around the house. So I'm sitting there when not even a few seconds pass, I hear the same noise again, and this time they, or it, grabbed the doorknob handle and started going, oh my Lord Jesus, what is this? Oh my God. So I start calling out, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Nothing. So I start calling out in Bosnian, hello? Mama, tata, koito, hello? Hello? Nobody is answering me. I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my God, something is here. What's going on? When I realize, oh, I have my phone. Let me call my mom. So I'm calling her cell phone and nothing, voicemail. So I'm like, okay, someone's in the house. They tied my parents up. They're holding them hostage. And they're waiting for me to get out this damn bathroom. And I'm not going to do that right now. I'm panicking. So what I did was I wiped myself, but I did not flush the toilet because I did not want them to think that I was still in the bathroom, which obviously I was. The light was on. So I get up and I'm looking through the cabinet. So I'm like, lotion bottle, shampoo bottle, and I'm shaking. I'm just like, oh, okay. So I put 2 lotion bottles on the counter and I look at myself in the mirror.
Wait.
Okay, Jackie Chan, let's do this. So I'm fighting and I'm like planning out what I'm gonna do to this person. So I had this little plan that I was gonna bust open the door really loud so it makes it sound like I'm some big scary guy, and not in my little girl voice be like, who is it? I'm being a man. Who's out there? I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna get you. So I had a plan that I was gonna get the lotion bottles, throw it at the face, and then just start fighting, and then run, save my parents, and save the day, live happily ever after. Then I realized I could call the house phone, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm calling the house phone, and the voicemail answers. But as soon as voicemail answers, my mom answers. And I was like, crying on the phone, telling her what happened, and like, oh, I could not even talk. So I hear my mom banging on the door, and she's like, Daniela, open the door, it's me. And I'm like, is it really you, Mommy? Is it really you? She's like, Daniela, open the door. I'm like, is it really you? The reason I didn't open the door was, again, I watch a lot of scary movies, and I see demons that can transform into the people that you love, and talk just like them. So I was like, so my mom starts yelling in Bosnian, Daniela, jebem ti mater, otvorila vrata. I was like, oh, it's my mom. Demons can't speak Bosnian. And I run into my mom's arms, and I'm like hugging her, and I'm crying my eyes out. I'm like, Mommy, I don't know what was going on. I thought you and Daddy died. I was gonna go save y'all. I was so scared. And she kind of giggles, and she's like, oh, you were probably just dreaming. No. And she like starts naming all these things. Oh, it was probably this. It was probably that. I'm like, but it really wasn't. It was something else. I'm really scared. So my dad wakes up, and I'm crying, and he's like, what's wrong with her? So my mom tells him, and he checks the house, and everything's locked. Nothing is open. And I'm sitting there in tears, like shaking. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure there's nobody there? Check outside. Go look over there. And nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. And my mom offered to sleep with me that night, and I was like, no, I'm a grown up. I don't need you. It's okay. So I, laying in bed that night, I was paranoid, and I was thinking that I was scared half to death, but I was willing to put my life in danger to save my whole family because I don't know what I would do without them.